There are at least 7 people in space at any given time working aboard the International Space Station, or the ISS, according to NASA. As someone who has taken astronomy and had a lifelong interest in that which is beyond our skies, I have researched every corner of the stars and looked into how it has benefited humanity. Humanity has had its eyes on space since the first man reached outer space in 1961, and even long before that, when people were mapping the stars in ancient Greece, and, before that, the once existing city of Babylon. We have always looked to the stars, but now that we have gone beyond, we are left with a question. Why do we keep going? What is the merit of sending people to space and launching satellites for decades? Today, I will tell you just that. Why? I will tell you how space exploration has helped human health, how it has helped the environment, and how it has helped the economy. To start, I will explain how space exploration has helped human health. Research that has been done to help with the health of astronauts has actually led to new health technologies used down on Earth. According to NASA, research aimed at protecting the lungs and airways of astronauts is helping people with asthma and other breathing issues here on Earth. An instrument that measures exhaled air for nitric oxide was developed based on instrument and experiments conducted on the ISS, and clinics on Earth use this device as a quick, low-cost tool to help diagnose inflamed lungs and asthma. Experiments conducted to help astronauts when they are in space has been used for, quote-unquote, mundane reasons on Earth. Another technology, G-suits, which were designed to prevent blood pooling in the legs of astronauts to prevent them from passing out during takeoff, actually helped save 13 of 14 patients in Pakistan with cases of postpartum hemorrhage when used as the first line of management, according to Shira et al. Attempts to improve technology for documenting images in space have also led to modern medical technologies. According to NBC News, NASA scientists invented digital image processing to enhance pictures of the moon, and this technology helped enable body imaging techniques such as CAT scans and magnetic resonance imaging, or MRIs. While not directly invented by NASA, they provided the basis for technologies that are now used in hospitals all over the world. There have been technologies invented by NASA, however, that have spread to public usage, leading to health benefits. According to NASA, NASA-funded researchers invented memory foam to keep test pilots cushioned during flights, and memory foam was actually used in the helmets of the Dallas Cowboys in the 1970s and 1980s, and has protected bedridden patients from bed sores. Next, I will talk about how space exploration has helped the environment. The usage of satellites and spacecrafts have helped us to better understand the environment, and, with that, climate change. According to the Nuclear Energy Institute, NASA launched a spacecraft known as Nimbus 3 that was the first U.S. satellite to gather data such as measurements of sea ice and the ozone layer. It also measured atmospheric pressure, water vapor and ozone, as well as the amount of ultraviolet radiation reaching our atmosphere from the sun. Sea and land surface temperature radiometers, or STLR instruments, that have been launched into space can measure sea surface temperatures from 800 kilometers away and are accurate to up to 0.2 degrees Celsius. They help understand long-term trends and global warming, and the data could be used to see the impact of net zero policies on climate change, according to UK Research and Innovation. These technologies measure the changes in air and water temperature, along with other things, and, with that, can see what works and what doesn't to combat climate change. Along with that, it has also helped to combat pollution in both the air and water. On the side of air, according to Katie Mersman of NASA, satellites have been able to track how air pollution is distributed, and were able to identify a significant drop in nitrogen dioxide over the last 15 years in the United States, giving evidence that the Clean Air Act, originally implemented in 1963, has worked. On the side of water, water purifiers used in NASA technology have helped purify water for many people, such as in Vietnam, when an order in 1994 for 10,000 of the purifiers was estimated to provide clean water to 50 to 70 million people, according to the University of Southern California. Though not always directly impacting the environment, the measurements provided by satellite technology and other such technologies in space are crucial towards understanding how our climate has changed and how to combat it. Finally, I will discuss how space exploration has had positive impacts on the environment. The industry itself has created job opportunities for many people. According to the Planetary Society, in 2021, an estimated 339,645 jobs were sustained by NASA all across the country, and for every full-time job located at a NASA facility, nearly 18 additional jobs were supported through the U.S. economy. The space industry also has the ability to contribute billions of dollars to the economy. According to Space.com, NASA's 2023 Economic Impact Report stated that its activities contributed $75.6 billion to the U.S. economy, 3 times the $25.4 billion budget for that year. The commercial satellite industry alone could be worth $13.7 billion by 2030, according to Space Insider. And McKinsey & Company reported in 2024 that the global space economy, which was worth $630 billion in 2030, is estimated to be worth $1.8 trillion by 2035. As you can see, though it is expensive to send objects and people into space, the money made off of it is good for the economy. In conclusion, I hope that this has shown you that space exploration has many benefits for humanity. It helps to improve our health, our environment, and our economy. Space travel is not just a work of science fiction, but a reality that affects our lives in ways that we don't even notice. Next time you look up at the stars, be sure to thank them not only for the light that they shine in the night sky, but for the light they shine in our hearts and our souls. Thank you for listening.